To start with, we created a system architecture and built our initial designs around it. Once we produced several different designs, we selected our favourite one based on feedback from our peers and members from our target market. The next step was trying to turn our Photoshop mock-up into an actual functioning WordPress site. Given that we have literally no knowledge regarding coding, this was always going to be a challenge. This is what we came up with. This is the home page or main page. For the header, we wanted to have something that showed the different sides of the oswin project. Ideally, we would have had more than just 2 slides on this header, but given that it's a mock-up, we felt this adequately got the idea across. The header was created with a downloaded plugin placed into the page editor section. Below the header, we had some brief bullet points about why the oswin project was and is a worthy charity to get involved with. We experimented with this in a much more minimal layout, only using text. However, we felt that this made the site look bare and scarce. Using the squares was a good way to draw a user's interest and could also be seen as to represent building blocks or steps which could be associated with rebuilding and reforming an offender. When we included some stats, although they are fictional, the idea was to include some statistics about offenders that our audience would find shocking. They change every 5 seconds to keep the site fresh and interesting. Finally, on the home page, we have links to Oswin's social media pages and other ways to contact them. Our next page is About Us. On this page, we have Meet the Team. This is supposed to be a welcoming image so that any potential donors can see who they're dealing with face to face and therefore make the charity appear more trustworthy. We would have preferred a few images of the trustees at the top in the slideshow to show them at work, but it was difficult to find the imagery that we needed. Below that is a section about the trustees where they are invited to write a short piece on why they are so passionate about the cause. Finally, on the About Us page, we have a few more bullet points that show why supporting the Oswin project is a great thing to do. We thought that using small thumbnail images to go alongside the bullet points would be a good way of keeping the page engaging and again, not just plain text. To edit text size, headers and titles, we used the Inspect Element option on Chrome. This was extremely helpful. We then copied the element into our style CSS in Dreamweaver and edited what we needed to. We edited the page through both the WordPress dashboard as well as Dreamweaver. We found that using one option was more suitable than the other, depending on what it was that we were to edit. Here is a quick look at our style sheet. All the code you can see was edited by us to improve the aesthetic quality of the site.